Hello everyone, this is Neha, your GIS coach. So in this video, I am starting R programming part 1. So in this video, we are going to learn how to use raster data in R programming. So first thing is that how to read the raster data. For example, if we have Landsat band, so how to read that band in the R programming. And then if we download Landsat data, we will be having a set of bands like from 1 to 8, yeah, 1 to 5, etc. So how I can read all these several bands in single. Okay, so and then how to connect the folder and how to set the working directory. So these all topic we are covering in this session. So let's start with the session. So first thing that please install R programming and R studio. And then after installing this R, you will be getting that R studio and R in the start menu. Just go and check. Yes, here you have R and R studio. So we are going to work on R studio. So just click on R studio. So then you will get this interface. So when you open this interface, the first thing you have to do is you have to save the file. You have to save the R file as well as the script file. I have saved here as R underscore project. Okay, so then the second step is that you have to give the path where you have saved your data. So first thing that just check get wait, that is get working directory and run this. So you can see here in the F folder, so you have the folder that Landsat data. So why suddenly it appear? Because you have to set, see here I have the Landsat data, I have particular raster data in this folder. So you can just set your session and set your working directory and choose directory, and wherever you have saved your raster data, just go through that disk and you can select the folder and click on open. Then afterwards the set working directory is done. So I'll just show you. Set and choose the directory F Landsat data, open. So you can see getting into the working directory we have already set, but still you have to confirm whether our data we have, whatever we have said, which is selected or not. Okay, so then you can see here the set of the working directory is same and get with also same. So next, first thing is that you need to load, what you can guess that? Yes, you can load the packages. So with the help of the packages only we can able to write the code. So for the raster data you need to load raster package, and then you need to load rgdal package, and you need to load rgeos, and the last is r map tools. So how to install this package and how to load this, this is what our first step. Okay, so for that you have a code install dot packages, and in double inverted comma you can write raster. Okay, so then you can just run this. Okay, and then library and write raster. Just load the raster. If you don't load the raster, then the raster data cannot be read or analyzed in the R programming. Okay, so you can see here files where the data is there, where you have been set the working directory and the working directory, and plot is nothing but whatever you are going to code for the visualization, that you can see in the plot area. And then you have the packages. Okay, so here you have installed packages as well as non-installed packages. So you can see just here type raster. So now this is enabled. So if it is enabled, then you can confirm that it is installed as well as it is loaded in the R script. If it is not, if you want to unload, then just unclick, like enable this, disable this right mark. Okay, then it will not load the raster file, raster package. Okay, so here you can see we have certain packages for each and every data. So already you can see these are my installed packages. Only I need to just load the packages. So here I have loaded already raster, and you can just check here rgdal. Yes, it is also installed. Just load this. And the next is rgeos. So it is also installed. Just load this. And then the last is map tool. Okay, yes, it is also installed. Just load the raster. If here it is not installed, just use this install dot packages, the package name. Or else, if you can, without code, you can also directly click on this install, and you can see here see users, the default drive, it is automatically taken when you are installing the R, and you just need to put this raster. Okay, and click on this and install. This is also the another way of installing the packages. Okay, so here in this explanation, I think you may get familiar with like how to install the packages and how to load the packages and how to set the directory, everything. Okay, so if you have any doubt, just put it in a comment box or any screenshot. If you are trying the same, just put the screenshot or a link in the comment box. I can go through that, so and I can find the solution for your problem. Okay, so after setting the working directory, installing the package and loading the package, now we will start with our reading the raster data. Okay, so if you use the slash, then nothing but it is a explanation of that particular code. You can give the good explanation so that in the future also you can understand that what is that code, because some few many days if we are not referring that particular lesson or any book or any paper, then we will be forgetting the things. So for that, even after 1 year also you can understand that what is the code by seeing the explanation. So you can explain by putting slash so that it won't run in the code. Okay, so here I'll write read the raster data. Press enter now. Okay, so now, so first what I'll do, I'll just check here. So what is my data here? It is a band data. So how it is named band1.tiff. Okay, so first thing what I'll do is, I'll just write band1 is equal to, so band is nothing but it is a TIFF format. So it is what? Raster data, right? So raster, and just write. So here what data you have, just same you have to enter here. So B is capital band, then 1 dot tiff, TIF, tiff. Okay, so let us check whether it will run or not. Okay, good. See, we will make some mistake that tiff, actually we will be writing in a lower case, right? So like this is in capital. You can check here. If I write this in small letter, whether it will run or not. Yeah, it will. So also you can, whatever the data actual is there, just write down as it is. Okay, so then you can just, next step you can do that, just check what is there in the, what information is there in the raster data. So for that what I'll do is band 1, then I'll run. So what I have in the band 1, the band 1 class is what? Raster layer, and the dimension also they have given, number of rows, columns and cell. And if you want to check your band resolution, you can check in this R programming also. See here in clear cut it is shown that it is at a 30 meter resolution data and extent. Okay, and what is the CRS? So it is in a UTM projection, it is not in a WGS coordinate system, it is in a UTM projection coordinate system. And source is what? My directory. And name, that is band 1. Values, from minimum value is 0 and the maximum is 65,535. Okay, so this is what my band has the information. Okay, then I want to see that band. So how I can visualize that? By writing plot band 1. Then run this. So you can see here in the plot option, this is your band 1. Okay, and then going back to my files, I'll write my second, I'll just try to read my second band, that is band 2 is equal to raster, what we have, band 2 dot tiff. Okay, band 2 dot tiff. I'll run this. Okay, yeah, it is correct. So then I'll read what is there, the information in the band 2. Run. Okay, so you can see the information here. And then I can also plot band 2. Yes, see here. So I can easily plot my band 1 data and band 2 data. So I think you are clear with how to read the raster data. Okay, so please try on this data. Download from USGS or Sentinel-1 data. Just download the data, whatever it may be, the raster data. Please download it and try to read the data in the R programming. If you find any difficulty while reading, if you find any error, please give me that screenshot, mail me that, or else you just put it in the comment box. Okay. Okay, so now we have tried what to read Okay, we have tried to read some single raster data. Okay, but always if we have more than 20 data, if we have more than 50 data, if one by one if you are reading the data, it takes a time. Okay, I have a task that you need to read all this. See, you have this much raster data here, right? So you have some around 8 data. I need to read it in one time itself because I need to save my time. So we have one technique where we can read all the raster data which is present in one folder in single time. Okay, so let us start with that now. So first thing, we have a very special code line. We will start that. That is what I'll put a name as our list. Here what I'll do is I am listing all my data. Okay, so for that what I'll do, raster list. It means our list nothing but raster list. Okay, so then what I'll do is list dot files. You can see here list dot files. So in the bracket you can write pattern. Okay, you can see here pattern. Pattern is nothing but what format. It is a TIFF format, right? So here you can just put TIFF. Okay, and then dollar. Okay, and then you have to do is comma full dot names. Yes, you can see full dot names. That is true. Okay, so also you can see here, so when you start with list dot files, you can observe here list dot files, what all things should be come under this list dot files, and in the name dot files also is equal to true. Okay, so this is what my code line will check whether it will run or not. Okay, yes, I think this is correct, I think. Okay, but again we can confirm whether if we get all the bands in one attempt itself. Okay, so we have the pattern of TIFF files, full dot name should be true. Okay, so then what I'll do, I'll just check whether it will give the correct information of the raster. Run. Yes, then it is correct. We have all the bands in this R list. So it is listed now here. You can just clarify with this and your folders here. Okay, then we can write a very special code, raster underscore stack. We will use this stack here to get all the raster bands in single attempt. Stack R list. Okay, so we will check whether it will run or not. Yes, then just plot raster underscore stack. Okay, we will run this, whether it will give us all the plot at once. Then our code line is correct. Yes, see here we are getting all the band 1, 2, 6, 3, 4, 5, 7, then 10, 11, 12. But one more condition, if we are putting all the multiple file into single set, if we are reading, then the bands format, its quality should be same, and the size of the band, each band, it should be same. If the folder contains same size, then it will run this code, otherwise it won't run, you will get an error. So be careful with the raster type format, that is TIF, okay, and the size of the file. So this is how you can read the single file, that multiple file into single file. Okay, so if you have any doubt, if you find problem, please let me know. Okay, so this is the end of this session. So in this session we have learned how to read single raster data and also multiple raster data in a single attempt. Okay, so by here I'll just end with this session. In the next video we will come up with the new things. Okay, so thank you for, once again I thank everyone for your valuable time for watching this video. If you find any difficulty, you can just comment, and if you find any new things, you can share with me so that I can make, or if you have doubt also, I can make the video on that particular topic. Okay, thank you so much.